The opening of this factory is the latest in a series of inward investments made by the international business giant here in South Africa. A wastewater treatment and coffee processing plants have been constructed from scratch, while existing coffee processing and drying facilities have received significant upgrades. This is groundbreaking, as according to a 2012 report from the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, the country's coffee production is relatively small compared to other coffee-producing countries.
This event today reconfirms Nestle's commitment to South Africa and to the wider African region. It also, showcases the importance that we put on localization to drive really innovation that is locally relevant and innovation that really comes from the local consumer needs. More than 90% of the capacity of this factory will be obviously dedicated to South Africa. South Africa being the biggest country for Nestle in the Eastern Southern Africa region, but obviously also a part of the capacity, less than 10%, will also be dedicated to export to other neighboring countries in the region.
Manufacturing is an important part of South Africa's economy, contributing 12% of GDP, 12% to formal sector employment, and 42% of the rand value of exports in 2019.
This investment will go a long way in assisting to arrest this unemployment, because now the unemployment rate is very high, percentage is too high. But we know that the dynamics, like for example here in Hammanskraal, if we employ one person, you're actually feeding about 6 people. That simply means you are feeding about 6 households, So it's that multiplier effect in terms of benefit that when one person is employed, it makes a difference in the households. So really, we need this kind of investments.
The unveiling of this factory is part of Nestle's intention to ramp up local raw material sourcing in South Africa and other African countries to reduce foreign exchange exposure.
We've seen today through the tour we took that raw materials, even those that are brought in from outside of the country, are processed here. The value addition takes place here. The actual manufacturing of the coffee products happens here, and there are real jobs that are created in the process, and that makes it a truly proudly South African product because it ticks the most important box for us.
Many jobs that will be offered at the factory will benefit people from this area, an area that is quite impoverished. Yolisa Njamela for CGTN in Hammanskraal, South Africa.